What's up, YouTube? It's Johnny Lord Payne, and we back with another one. Today's video, and what we talking about? We're talking about a rapper out of the North Carolina area that met a tragic demise way earlier, leaving behind a mom, a kid, along with siblings, along with other friends and loved ones. So today's story, we're going to get into the rapper out of North Carolina. Check this out.
Foolish man, this fool. Know that.
I'm on the road, I'm doing shows, and shows got my friends like that. Most of my song, it ain't too long to the money. I be speeding to my son, I do like that. I'm on the road, I'm doing shows, and shows got my friends like that. Most of my song, it ain't too long to the money. I be speeding to my son, I do like that.
Deputies have identified the victim of a deadly Robeson County shooting. According to the sheriff's office, it happened Tuesday night on Bean Road. Deputies say Tazari Butler died from gunshot wounds. They've identified persons of interest in the case. Anyone with information is asked to call the sheriff's office.
And then also, too, you grew up in a single-parent household.
Yeah.
Talk about that. You got brothers and sisters and stuff. Talk about that.
I got 4 sisters. I got 3 brothers.
Oh, shit. Y'all came up in the same house?
Nah.
Okay.
This is my twin sisters and my little brother.
Okay.
She's a strong woman.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm here with the Family TV. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Shayna Lowry.
Shayna Lowry. Just to confirm, Ms. Lowry, you are the mother of the North Carolina rapper J-Bo, also known as Tazari Butler.
Yes,
Correct.
I am.
I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today. So, family, in today's video, we have the privilege.
Okay, I say to say this. Now, when this story first came out, I didn't have no awareness of this, but I did hear this story. So make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. But when the story first came out, I don't know if y'all know, it was a story that came out and said North Carolina rapper killed for liking his friend wife picture. For y'all don't know, I'm gonna give y'all the scoop on that too. And this is the way it goes. So prior to when him being killed, they didn't have a lead or angles or any suspect for a whole nother month. That was a month after, J-Bo got killed.
A.K.A. Lord J-Bo. He's from an area called Lumberton, North Carolina. Now, Tazari's rap stage name was Lord J-Bo. He had a number of songs with hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. One was a track called Soldier Mentality with the Louisiana legend, Boosie Bad.
Hold up, I don't trust nobody, a nigga run up and open it all up. Got niggas ready for the slide, oh, they got it now, who here they call? Who here they call? Who here they call? Who here they call?
Say a soldier. Well, I know I'm a soldier. Stay your block, that boy's over. We get mad as fuck.
Another track was with the Memphis native, CEO 30, called Gangsta Bad.
Throw me some love. Think that at the club, he wanted some drugs, fuck it, so you know we put up. He a real nigga, I'm a real nigga, so we had to link him up.
With so much potential, at just 20 years old, the last week of June, Tazari Butler, a.k.a. Lord J-Bo, would be gunned down. It was a Tuesday night. Deputies have responded to a shooting.
Now, from the article, when deputies did arrive on the scene, they did find J-Bo critically, if not critically, dead on the scene. With that still saying, it still had it up in the air for more questions. Who did it and why?
Tuesday night on Bean Road. Deputies say Tazari Butler died from gunshot wounds. They've identified persons of interest in the case. Anyone with information is asked to call the sheriff's office.
31 days later, an arrest will come. 26 years old, Chamberlain Lee Oxydine, who was also considered to be Lord J-Bo's security. As you can see, he was arrested just yesterday and charged with first degree.
So I say to say this. Y'all seen that what I just showed you? The man got killed by his own security guard. The man that he was paying his bodyguard, like Whitney Houston and Bodyguard, yeah, he was paying dude to protect his body. You know what I'm saying? Dude was getting paid to protect his body. But his bodyguard didn't have that same intentions. Because you see what I'm saying? Because all this started by just bro liking a picture. Not only liking a picture, but he liked his bodyguard wife picture. Probably didn't have nothing about it. Probably just a regular picture. But his bodyguard wasn't protecting his body. And you know what happened? He turned his fucking TV off. That's right. He knocked his snot box back. He rocked him to sleep. Night, night. That is what happened. Y'all pay attention. Keep watching.
22. 2 people were deceased, including a teenager, after a shooting at a birthday party. The 2 victims was later identified as 20-year-old Rondé Hunt, 15-year-old Hazachi Oxidine. May they both rest in peace. And the strange thing about the 15-year-old, he had the last name as the suspect in Tazari M1 case. The Robeson County Sheriff's Office said the incident happened shortly before 12:40 a.m. Sunday at the 1100 block of Jones Road in Pembroke. Deputies were first called to the area after reports that the 2 individuals that we just discussed had lost their life. The 20-year-old and 15-year-old were shot.
The name of the teenager shot and killed during a birthday party in Robeson County. The sheriff's office has identified that 15-year-old victim as Hazachi Oxendine. She was a student at Purnell Sweat High School, and deputies were called to the 11.
Authorities say deputies found 20-year-old Randy Hunt dead, and that they also say that 15-year-old Hazachi Oxendine died at the hospital. The sheriff's office has not released any other information about the shooting, but we do know that Locklear is in jail tonight. He's held without bond.
Now in the years have changed. Josh, the bigger brother, is now fighting the M1 case in regards to Lord Jabo. Now Chamberlain was
My only thing is, this was supposed to be his security guard, his bodyguard. This was supposed to be his homie, his friend. But I say to say this, motherfuckers out here, they not your friends. They not your homies. They not your brother. You got to watch who you hang around. Pay attention to your circle. Like, shout out to Hassan Campbell. Hassan always said, pay attention to your circle before your circle hurts you. And that actually is very much true. I'm going to let y'all see the rest of what's going on. And remember, hit that like button. Because your boy Johnny Lord Payne, I'm not doing this for my health. So hit that like button and subscribe.
You are the mother, the North Carolina rapper Jabo, also known as Tazari Butler.
Yes,
Correct.
I am.
I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today. So we're just gonna get to it. Can you just tell me about a little bit of your side aspirations as a rapper?
So my son, he was 2 years old when his life was unfortunately taken from him. And he was the first to do a lot of stuff from the town that we're from. We're from Lumberton, North Carolina. It is a small town, has a lot of talent, but nobody has really made it yet. My son had a hit single with Lil Boosie before he graduated high school. He's also done singles with Big 30. He has an unreleased song with Yavo that we will be dropping sometime soon. He did a viral collaboration with Yo Gotti's the Dollar for Dollar challenge with her. Because even in the husband's post, he said I would never fall out about a, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
It had nothing to do with her. It was just, like I said, speculations or whatever. People want to get together and put stuff together and make people feel vindicated. It had nothing to do with her.
Gotcha.
It had nothing to do with her. This was her husband and his brother, and hatred and jealousy that just grew up. And my son loved him so much, he just couldn't see what was right before his eyes. And that was his biggest flaw, his heart. His heart and the way he loved people is what got him killed, and that's unfortunate. Because now I got to teach my other son and my grandson to watch everybody. Now you got to look at everybody because you can't trust them.
I had a bond hearing this upcoming Friday. I'll keep you guys updated. But that was the story of a young man from Lumberton, North Carolina, who was gunned down by his security. Let me know how you guys